So you're just beginning Wing Chun and you want to know what exercises you should be doing to progress as quickly as possible. Now there's a lot of things that you could be doing that's just simply wasting your time. I'm going to share with you the most important things that I think you need to be doing as a beginner. I say this after 26 years of training myself and also training thousands of students over the years. These things are crucial to your development of the fundamentals of Wing Chun. So here we go. I'm going to share with you these beginners Wing Chun exercises. The first problem a beginner has is weakness in their legs. Wing Chun requires a good amount of rooting and stability in the legs in order to make its hands work. You're going to come up against a wall of some sort, at any wall, and you're going to put your heels immediately back against this wall. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come down and you're going to bend as low as you possibly can. But if you go too low, see my heels come up? Don't go too low. Keep it as low as you can. And then you're going to keep your whole back straight. This is called Ting Yu. You're developing posture at the same time as you're strengthening. And then you're going to take your head and you're going to put it against the wall. Okay? Immediately what's going to happen is you're going to feel as if you want to fall over. That's your root building. You need to feel like that in order to build. Start by holding that for 1 minute. Okay? Then when you start to feel more comfortable with it, you're going to hold it for longer. And what I want you to try to do is get up to 5 minutes on holding it. Okay, now in addition to your legs being strong, you also need to make sure that your lats, latissimus dorsi, are strong because they have to be able to hold your shoulders down as you're doing exercises. The elbow being strong has to do with the stability of the shoulder. So to build this stability, planks are wonderful for this. Planks on your elbow. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And you're going to come here just like this, okay? You're going to come up on your toes. And then from that spot, you're going to hold this. Now, if this is too hard for you in the beginning, then you can start on your knees. That's perfectly fine. But here's what I want you to do. If you are starting anywhere, I want you to make sure that your shoulders are down. Hold your shoulders down. Don't go like this, okay? My shoulders were up in that, and you don't want that to be. You want to keep here as much as possible.
Start with a minute, and then work your way up to 2.
The next exercise you're going to do is with a band. Now these are not expensive at all. You can go on Amazon, and I think I got a pack of 5 for, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. So not too much. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do actually lat pulls. Pulled back like this. From here, get into your stance and then keep your shoulders down and pull your elbows back. Hold your posture. If you go and mess your posture up, you're not helping your Wing Chun. Pull with your elbows as much as possible and really work these. I would go ahead and do 3 sets of 10 again. The next one is the goblet squat. I'm going to have my student demonstrate this one.
And so what you're going to do is you're going to go down slowly as you squat down, right? You want to keep your lower back straight. So you keep your lower back straight as you squat down. As you come up, you're going to push through your heels. You're going to tuck your pelvis under, and you're going to stand. So you're going to go down straight, back is straight, push through your glutes, push through your heels, and stand up. It's not really a long movement. Again, I'm going down, my back is straight. My butt's not out like that. It's not like a squat like that. My back is straight. I'm going down straight. I'm tucking my pelvis under. I'm pushing from squeezing from my glutes to stand straight up. Just like that. I like having the dumbbell kind of like this because you can just rest it on the heels of your hands, and it's not like you're having to worry about holding it or anything like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring this foot down in front of your body here, and you're just going to bend this leg down, and you're going to come up. You're going to bend down and come up. And if you notice how my hip naturally kind of rotates as I stand up, that's just kind of what your body will do if you're doing this correctly. So again, what I'm doing is I'm lowering slowly on this leg, and then I'm standing up. And you can have it touch the ground, but don't rest on it. Because if you rest on it, that takes you out of that structure. And if you notice, it makes me kind of lean forward versus straight up and down. So again, we're going to stand up and down, just like that. Back is straight, up and down. And same thing here, you can switch legs. Get yourself in that nice straight back position. Bend down and up. This doesn't look like much, but 15, 20 repetitions of this. And again, you can always increase the weight if you need more resistance, okay?
Wing Chun is all about combining the yin and the yang. So in addition to strengthening things, we also need to stretch. That's the yin and yang of the body, stretching and strengthening. So the stretches that I'm going to teach you, I have a video on that I'll share right now. So 1, you take your hand here. 2, you come around and you grab your wrist and pull it down. Now for those of you that aren't very flexible, then it's going to be hard enough just to do this. You're going to have to just kind of do this first. And then after a while, you'll be able to touch your thumb. Then after a while, you'll be able to hold your wrist and pull it down. What actually helps this even further is to grab onto something, use the arm of a wooden dummy, and we'll grab this down as we stretch this back, okay? So we're trying to also get our shoulders back and down in this effort. That makes the stretch happen greater. We hold this for about a minute. That's the tensile stretch. So how to get into it, this hand wraps around, okay? This one stays in the tan. And this either grabs the thumb or grabs here. We're gonna come here with this, and we're gonna, I set my elbow into the other hand, coming around and pulling across. Then I like to get here for a minute, and then after a little bit, settle my shoulder down as I'm trying to stretch. If you're feeling strain on your wrist, then you can move your arm around a little bit as needed. But it's important as I do it to get my other elbow setting this hand in place in order to get it around. That's the Bong stretch. You do that one for about a minute too. These are your strengthening exercises and your stretching exercises. Now I want to tell you about my online Wing Chun program at wingchunlessons.com. You can go there and get my 90-day beginners program. It includes some very important material, Sunim Tao, but Sunim Tao in a way that teaches you the specific way that I teach it, which is unique to my line and my studies over the last 26 years. I'm going to also teach you really, really important things of structure, things that matter in your Wing Chun that just a lot of people just don't focus on. And depending on who you may be following online, usually they don't focus on these things. So Sunim Tao, I'm also going to show you the wooden dummy. Now, if you don't have a wooden dummy, that's perfectly fine. We're going to go through the dummy in the air. So you'll do the Hong Jong. Hong Jong means air dummy. I'm going to go through that, and then I'm going to also show you some sticky hand exercises or some energy exercises, 5 energies I call them. What else? Structural things. Oh, important concepts too. That's all at wingchunlessons.com. All right, guys. I'm Adam Willis, and thank you much.